Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Season's greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation on this Christmas Eve. A little bit of a special broadcast. Well, special, just hanging out with you guys a little bit here tonight and also answering some of your comments. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to pull this thing out and see what we've got. Here we go. All right. Get everything ready. Hope everybody is doing well and all ready for Christmas. I suspect we're probably a smaller crowd here tonight, but I figured we'd answer some of these comments. A lot of them based off of the season here. It is Christmas Eve after all, and let's see. Let's get to gold maple. First here, did you know that besides the silver Viennese Philharmonic, the Austrian Mint also made the Maria Teresa Thaler? Yes, around 28 grams. Widely used in Middle East and East Africa as money in the trade in the 19th and 20th centuries. Yes, pretty wild, pretty good stuff. Thank you, Gold Maple. Merry Christmas to you, Roger and Spiderhead, and good to see Gray Man and Blue. Been a while since I've seen Blue. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you all on this Christmas Eve. Little broadcast we're doing here, saying hello to you all. Welcome. Glad you are here. Lisa Bibby says, great information. Appreciate you sharing, my friend. Thank you. We've seen Lisa Bibby popped in the chat last night. Thank you on this video. We also have Hindu Grave 420 RDR says, I don't have any gold, just silver. Hope to one day make a gold purchase. I don't know. I just like how silver looks and feels, to be honest. Yes, I understand. It is a different metal than gold, and I can understand the appeal. And but sure, but I think it's once in a while, I think you'll sooner or later, you'll probably come to be more curious about gold and maybe like to get some someday. Good to see you. All right, welcome. Good to see Jimmy J. Merry Christmas to you. No worries, my friend. Church at 7 p.m. No problem. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Chad, Merry Christmas. TW is here. Welcome. And Merry Christmas to Steve Newberry and Mutiny. And Jason Smith. Merry Christmas and hello to Unlocked. Welcome, guys. All right, very good. So Frustrated Majority says, who would have guessed? I learned to trust my gut. I learned I'm smarter than 99% of the population. I always got to do just what I feel is best because it always is. I guess that's just the way the other 99% would call it. Don't forget some cryptos, folks. All right, there you go. Thank you, Frustrated Majority. All right, let's see here. And let's march on up here. We've got Michael Moral says, I still can't understand why silver is not much closer or the same as gold, as there are so many uses for silver. Well, that's part of the reason why. There's enough of it out there, and its diverse use as a commodity means that different factors are coming into play in terms of its price. Yes, indeed. And no, that scammer did not call. He called after we were done with the broadcast, but he has not called since, and it is what it is. That scammer may not call back. Who knows? We'll find out. Let's see here. So that's why, Michael. It's you know, there's enough silver out there, and it's being utilized in a lot of different functions, and it's definitely the most diverse metal out there, hands down. From any other metal, it is amazing how diverse its uses are. But notwithstanding, that's part of the reason. Same thing with like iron. Of course, iron and copper are much more abundant. But still, you know, it makes you wonder if there's something behind the scenes happening there. But, you know, it's treated as a commodity. Very good. All right. Let's see here. We've got Silver Beach Bum says, I've always liked the look of the fills. And I've got a few 10th ounces. Yes, indeed, the 10th ounce gold fills. Probably wider diameter, too. Thank you, Silver Beach Bum. Merry Christmas to you. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, Dan X. Welcome, Calvin Cooper. Merry Christmas. And thank you, Cole Marsh. Very kind of you, sir. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for your kind words. Appreciate it. Yeah, gold fever for TW there. All right. That's right. Merry Christmas, Michael Sorrell. Some people think that Jesus was probably born around late October, believe it or not. So Halloween may be a closer day to where Jesus was born. He was not born, likely not born in late December. Richmart 1955 says the time to buy a parachute is before you fly. There will be no sails on the plane. That's exactly right. That's true. The golden parachute, as it were, right? Literally made of gold. We're slurping on some hot coffee here on this Christmas Eve. I'm glad you guys are here with us. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it as well, too. And D. Peterson says, what's better than a fistful of dollars, a fistful of gold coins? True that. You are exactly right, D. Peterson. Much better to have those. Wega Paul says, if you don't know about YouTube channel Road to Rudo, check them out. I've heard of them, but not really. But anyways, all right. And Italerish says, Philharmonic isn't down with the thickness, but the diameter is nice. Yes, indeed. All right. It is definitely a very thin coin. Very easy to bend. It's beautiful, but I like the smaller, thicker coins myself. Which is why I'm such a fan of the maple leaf, by the way. And Nan XX says gold between $1,900 and $2,000, silver between $25 and $30. Okay, Nan Double X, or I think that's a pretty fair assessment of where you think gold and silver is going. That's kind of my range too, and I'm thinking as well. All right, very good. All right, nice. Gurney Frolic equates to Merry in English. So Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Gernot. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Frolic Christmas. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. William Ellis. Blue, it says it's freezing out. It sure is. It's freezing. Giddy Up says, I have the same coin, but it's probably fake. On my scale, it weighs 19 grams. I guess it doesn't hurt to get it checked out. May not be a bad idea. Although you can probably tell by looking at the edge and see if there's any casting marks there. If so, likely you have a fake. Good evening to Treasure Charger here. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Treasure Charger. And Savage Lee on this Christmas Eve broadcast. We've got Delta Lima. Nice looking thumbnail in this video. Well, thank you. I don't too often get comments on my thumbnails, but sometimes the thumbnails take longer than to create the actual video. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And Polly Buck says here, I see so many prediction videos, which is fine. It's for fun, and I definitely get it. The answer is nobody actually knows. And if any year should prove that it's this year, precious metals are going to do what they have done. The elevator or the roller coaster, which one should care about is hanging on tight, but also be ready to get off when you are about at your floor or the ride's over. You can always get back on the ride or head back to the lobby. Metals to me are fun and a great way to get ahead without even think about it. That's a good point. That's a good point, Polybuck. You can get ahead without even thinking about it. You just buy and sell when you can. I mean, a channel like mine, we do talk about the markets a lot, so I do pay attention to the price. But in the end, I do try to caution people about my predictions or any predictions, and also about, not to get too wrapped up in the price. But I think it's good to kind of have some fundamental understanding of the markets. But thank you, Polybuck. Great comment. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. All right, very good. All right. Yes, it's about long term. And last week he got the prices were above 24 and purchased a 100-ounce silver bar. Since then it went down to the high $23. Oh well, yes, hang in there. I think it's probably going to be higher than that, but we'll find out next year. All right, very good. So Merry Christmas to you all. Tom Larson says, Merry Christmas from Michigan. Just finished your gold vid, and here you are live. I hope you're unaffected by the weather. Yes, thankfully, I do feel for people whose power has gone out from this. It's put a strain on a lot of different things, from ignition systems to a lot that's going on, and things freezing up on farms, some equipment and the like. Be careful about the farmers out there. They're really hurting. Animals that are having to suffer through this stuff, farm animals and the like. Driving today and saw a horse farm. And they had these coats over the horses, which is pretty good. Nice to have. Very good. Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas, JD. Good to see you. And Silver Dragons. Yeah, very nice to see Silver Dragons. I don't see him comment too often, but I know he's busy. He says, I love me some fills. I remember the Mint once said they did not put rated edges on their silver philharmonics because they didn't want people to get confused between the gold and silver coins. I feel like if you can't tell, maybe you don't stack. Exactly. Boy, that is a very odd reason why they chose not to put rated edges on silver. That's crazy. That's a good point, Silver Dragons. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Merry Christmas to Sterling Cannabis. Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. D. Peterson says digital money has only been around for 50 years. It can all disappear in 50 seconds. Gold cannot. That's right. Gold will last through it all. Very good point. That's right. It's all about the shrinkage. That's what happens when you go out in the pool. That's right. Just ask George Costanza. He'll tell you. Void removed. Says here. Let's get over here. Make this. Oops. This happen. Where are we at? Let's get over here. And do this. All right. Void removed. So sounds good. All these people buy gold now because they have nothing else to do under COVID lockdown. They can sell it to me later on when they need to get out and spend money again. That's right. There you go. That's right. Very, very good. Yeah. Nothing is crazy. They can sell it to me later when they can get out and spend money again. That's right. And that's what some people do. If they overextend themselves buying precious metals, well, sooner or later, it's going to come back and bite them. They're going to need to sell and take a loss on it. Very good. All right, very good. Hello. Good to see Polly Buckets here. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you. Be safe. All right. And Coins A to Z says, hello, stackers, coins, and collectors. Good to see you. Happy Hanukkah, Chanukah to all who celebrate. Very good. All right. Now let's just cover all the bases. Happy Rama Hana Kwanzmas to you all. Beef drink. Yes, the hot beef drink. We found out it is indeed beef drink. I might have to sip on some of that for a live stream one night. But I went to the old Standard Bearer coffee tonight. Jamie Fox, Merry Christmas to you. Billy Hordisky picked up Englehart Prospectors 5 and 7 1-ounce Englehart bars. Congratulations. Always nice to see more people picking up some of the precious metals. MM126, good to see you. Says Manny Gato says, silver will be what houses were to millennials in 2022. I'm predicting the future now that younger generations will look at a precious metal ownership as impossible 40 years from now and will be jealous of all those who can buy today. Yeah, I tell you what, it very well could go that route, although given the past history with silver that we've seen in the last couple of decades, we've been burned before on it, so just be careful. Yeah. We got to look at it in the long term as a way to protect our wealth. I don't think we're going to see a huge silver bubble that's going to be extended for any given amount of time. But we'll see here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, man, I can overextend myself in the metals market as long as I'm willing to pay Sterling's mortgage. There you go. Need a bowl of a figgy pudding to go with that beef drink. Okay, figgy pudding. I've never heard of that. That'd be interesting. Wow. I'm kind of curious to try that beef drink. Richard Metcalf, gold is showing itself as a lifesaver. It is too many people and not enough lifesavers. That's right. Very, very good. Otis, Merry Christmas to you. Tazante Flight is not going to miss 2022. It's been a crazy year. It's been a tough year for some. And a lot of things happened this year. For sure. All right, Robert Laird. Let's go over here and see what Robert Laird's got to say. I'm thinking that silver will go above $50 by the end of 2023. I believe this because the Fed, IRS, and the rest of the world's banking systems are about to end. And when this happens, we will be back on sound money, which is gold and silver. I'm also thinking that the gold and silver ratio will tighten to possibly a 7-to-1 ratio. That same percentage that's extracted from the ground. This is why I like silver more than gold. And, I don't mean to disagree with you to be disagreeable, but I do disagree strongly on almost all of these points. I don't think silver is going to go to 50 by 2023, but it's possible, but I highly doubt it. And the Fed, IRS, and world's banking system are about to end. Will not happen anytime soon. They have a strict trick up their sleeve, and that is CBDC. They're already planning it. Watch the World Economic Forum meetings that they've had over the last 2-3 years. That gives you some insight. Yeah, they're going to do that first. They got that trick up their sleeve. Freedom Stacker with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, Freedom Stacker. $5. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you so much. Very kind of you, sir. Merry Christmas to you. Let's do 5 quick push-ups while we're here. I've been eating too many sweets. I got to work it off with a couple of push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I feel the weight of it. I felt the weight of those 5 push-ups. Thank you, brother. Very good. Shadow work. Greetings and salivations. Welcome. Thank you. And good to see Gold Chick is here. Merry Christmas. Constitutional Stacker. Merry Christmas to you. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Glad you're here this evening. So you march on through. So anyway, Robert Laird, I think possibly what you're talking about, and with a reset, the IRS and most banking systems about to collapse, is quite a ways off. And they have these tricks up their sleeves. Sadly, seeing what we've been working with is those little smoke and mirrors things work for an appreciable amount of time. You know, to me, there's no way or reason why this system that we have since 1971 has been able to survive this long, over 50 years. But it is. It's insane in the membrane. So I think the dollar's hegemony is going to continue for quite some time, even with the chinks in the armor from the BRICS nations, which I think are having some effect, but I think it's going to take a while. And even if it were to happen, I don't think there's any way we're going to get back to the mining ratio between 7 and 9 to 1 between silver and gold. Heck, even when they fixed the price of gold and silver, it was at 15 and 16 to 1. But let's see here. Very good. All right. If you do 1 push down and I have to feel it, I will send you a super chat. Now, there you go. If I was able to do that to actually obfuscate the Earth's rotational that sort of pressure onto the orbit to make an effect for Sterling Cannabis, I'll send me a super chat. There you go. Hey, Mrs. Coin Crew is here. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to you, Mrs. Coin Crew. So good to see you. Welcome. Glad you are here. Hope you guys are doing all right and all prepared for the big day tomorrow. That's right, Troy T. It was supposed to be a temporary measure. We were not supposed to be off of the gold standard, off of the Bretton Woods system, but only for a temporary measure through this executive order. But look, it's 50 plus years later. Look at where we're at now. That's the way things work in government. Whenever they say something is temporary or transitory like inflation, be on the lookout. Be warned. That means it's going to go for a lot longer. Very good. All right. Benjamin, the euro currency is going down hard. Don't poke the bear. Yes, indeed. Let's see what happens with the euro and the old ECB, the European Central Bank. It's crazy. Thank you, Benjamin. All right. We'll see what happens. All right. Daniel, Cassie, missed the live again. Oh, man. Well, we're here again tonight. If you happen to stop on by, we'll be glad to have you. Thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up. If we can get 100 tonight, that will be a massive victory for an off-night broadcast. Oleg Patelovich, I enjoy all the info you give. Thank you. Lifesaver Collector, 38 years. Way to go, Oleg. You've been at it a long time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. All right, the Sarge. We thank him for his service. The Phils and cheaper to our own AGE. Go figure. Yes, indeed, they are. Cheaper than our American Gold Eagle. They are. And my bad idea. I kind of like the look of the pieces. Some people aren't big fans of them, but anyways. My 2 cents. Maybe their mints are busy stamping silver coins. It could be. But I think they're busy stamping gold coins too. They can't keep up. Yeah, poop is transitory. That's definitely a good. That is a good thing, right? We want that to be. Bowel movements to be smooth and transitory. Veteran Metals says, another excellent thought-provoking video full of relevant news and facts. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Veteran Metals, all right. Richard C., all right, thank you so much, my friend. Well, you are here now. Your timing is great now. You are here, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Oh, yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. Yeah. And hope everybody is doing. Gas Grill is here. So good to see you. Daryl is here. Hazura Metal says, you hate silver, but PM is PM. I don't hate you. I do not hate silver. There you go. Hazura says I do, but I do not. All right. Timothy Thompson says, Sal, this is a beautiful stack. Thank you for sharing. Very impressive. Well, thank you, Timothy. This is my full silver stack video. Never thought I would do it, but once I got started pulling it out, I just couldn't stop. That's what she said. I could not stop. I do like the look of pizza. You're right, Gold Chick. Yes, indeed. I like the look of pizza. All right. Merry Christmas to Hoosier Stacker, the one and the only. Hoosier Stacker is here. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, yeah. Love you too, Merry Hoosier. Good to see you guys. Check them out. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Very, very good. Nice. Let's see here. Coins A to Z. Sal's Gal make the Salivation Nation great again. That they do. They sure do. All right. It's a Hoosier Christmas for Hoosier Stacker. I'm a dirty boy tonight. Yes, indeed. Got to stay clean on this dirty night. There you go. Now, it's a Christmas Eve. All right. And TGF, stick it deep to Gold Chick. I think that's a little inside joke there for TJF. And Edwin Tan from Singapore says, gold always is the best currency for the past few thousand years. Exactly right. Very good. I would say that silver makes a good currency too. Elian Bile says, Sal, I wanted to thank you. I really enjoy your clips. I hope you have a great year coming. Well, thank you, Elian. I appreciate that. I pray all goes well with you in the coming year as well. And Merry Christmas to you. Welcome. Good to see John. John from Kenya. Merry Christmas from Kenya. Thank you, John Maburu. Wow, very kind. I don't know that we've ever had somebody join us from Kenya. Way to go. Thank you so much. All right. All the way from Kenya. The birthplace of Barack Hussein Obama Sr. And, some people think maybe even Barack Hussein Obama Jr. as well. Select the Silver Sire. Merry Christmas to you. It's in here. Very good. All right. You guys are wonderful. And Tewa Watnier says, I just subscribed. Should have done it earlier. Merry Christmas, Sal, and everyone. Thank you. Well, that's one of the best Christmas presents I could get is your viewership and your subscription. So thank you, Tara. I really appreciate that so much. Very kind of you. Finding Kino, thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up. Merry Christmas to Soul Patch Jackson is here. All right. Who needs Samuel Jackson, who turned 74, I think, yesterday? We've got Soul Patch Jackson. That's right, indeed. And let's see here. Where are we at? So thank you, Elian. And we have Hillbilly Stacker says, great video, Sal. We are in for a crazy ride. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas, sir. Oh, yes. Crazy ride indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Yeah, exactly. Frank Marshall Davis. And that was something else. Troy T, you should watch the documentary by Dinesh D'Souza called 2016. It was actually very much prophetic about what happened with regards to what occurred between then and 2014 or 16. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's see here. We've got Ethan, Stupid Poll. The 1750 to 1900 range is both below and above current spot. Well, Ethan, this is about where it's going to go for next year. In other words, if I was to put in there for the current spot price of gold, it could be the same for next year. Some people think it's going to go up. Some people think it's going to go down. Somewhere in between. So not a stupid poll, Ethan. Billy Bob Marengo, trust in God, but Gareth Soloway has been pretty trustworthy. He says gold technicals will blow past all recent all-time highs. I have no idea who that is. Sorry, Billy Bob. No clue. Minted AUAG, thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And Size 9, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah. Okay. And Colonic Stacker, can you please give Carl Childers a Christmas greeting? Thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. I reckon y'all are kind of wanting to know why we're here today. Oh, this is the evening of our Lord Christ's birth. Apparently, he was born in a small town of Bethlehem, probably in late October, but we celebrates it in December. Some folks think October, some folks think December. I guess it really don't matter much none. We know he was born and all, in a manger. There was no room at the inn. Apparently, some folks says we just gotta have him birthed somewheres. So he was birthed in a manger, amongst all the animals. He would send some gifts and the like from folks, from around, from the Magi to the wise men. He was born for us. I reckon that's what this says in the Bible. I've read the Bible a time or two. It's about Jesus, they say. Born on this day, or tomorrow, someday. Doesn't matter what day he was born. And some folks like the way I talk. But some folks like the way that Jesus lived his life. For us. Alright, that's about all I got to say about that. I'm gonna go get me a box of chocolates now, 'cause it's Christmas. Me and Jenny, we like peas and carrots. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of someone else. Alright, then. Alright, there we go. Alright, very good. Alright, God we trust, the rest we ought. There we go, JD, that's right. Give me some biscuits with mustard on them and a canned meat for a gift. Dan Rumble. I don't believe that the buyers at the Austrian Mint were all from all ages. They're saying that there's a 1-year-old standing in line to buy gold. Well, I guess it's a fair point. I guess the 1-year-old could have been in the arms of said buyers that couldn't find a sitter so they could stand in line at the mint. But I guess anybody, let's see here. Oh, yeah, very good. Very good. All right, let's see here. Okay, Joseph Aravenas. I like you, Sal. I think you're a good people. Well, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. I like you, too. Thank you, Joseph. All right, very kind of you. Dan Rumble says, the smartest I've ever felt about a savings choice was when I took my money out of Bitcoin in early May and bought physical gold with it. That's exactly what I did about the end of 2022, right before it really shot up. It was going up pretty high then. Spot price has gone down a little since then, but I avoided it losing value dramatically in Bitcoin. Way to go. Good job, Dan. All right, you guys are wonderful. Forest Blade, there you go. That's right, Freedom Stacker. Forest Blade. Sling Gump as well. Mustard and chocolate. Yeah, how am I a people? I must be. I think he's trying to say, Sterling, that I've got a split personality or multiple personalities. Lunar Eclipse, have a wonderful, blessed winter season, Sal. Thank you for all the interesting content. So thank you, Lunar Eclipse. Appreciate that. Very kind. The Festivus to the rest of us. We're at almost 50 thumbs up. We're halfway there, almost halfway there to 100 tonight. Tucson Bubba's here with the bourbon pump. I just flew in from Brazil, and boy, are my arms tired. Man, that would be tiring. All the way from Tucson, Arizona from Brazil. Probably cold in Tucson, Arizona, too. Ray Gilgrath. Perth Mint is a great mint, lots of variety, and some collectible, many different series and priced. Right, yes, indeed. Good stuff over at the Perth Mint. I do like them as well, too. Rochelle Fernandez. This is on this community post about where you think gold's price is going to go. The community post did a lot better than the video did. Yes, indeed. Not many people watched that video about where I think gold's going to go. But I have to give it to it depends answer. Depends on paper or physical. I believe paper will break down below 1,600, but to acquire physical it will be far more than 2K. Wow, that's a $400 spread. That's interesting. Wow, crazy. Yes, indeed. 70 today in Tucson. Wow. Many of us are jealous of Tucson Bubba right now. All right. We've got MC. It's got, let's see here. We'll do his here in just a moment, but we've got Department of Numismatics is here. Whoa. With a $20 super chat says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Low-calorie cannolis for everyone. Oh, man, very kind to the men and women of our armed forces deployed throughout the world. Merry Christmas to you and your families. Tactical cannolis inbound. Thank you so much. Wow. Very kind of you. Department of Numismatics, you are the man. We're going to drop and give him 20 in honor of him and the super chat and for Christmas around the world. Thank you so much, Department of Numismatics. Let's do a drop and give him 20. Here we go. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Wow, all right. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Yeah, get some exercising going on there. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Department of Numismatics. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Ah, yeah. So, anyways, here's what MC says. MC says, I am very excited about what is going on with high demand. All this demand by new investors means to me that when the economy crashes hard, they will panic and sell dump gold for cash. It will be historic. Gold and silver will fall. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels go round and round. That's right. Merry Christmas all. Thank you. Yes. It's crazy, but we'll see. It's tough to say what's going to happen in the coming year with regards to the economy, but I think we need to be prepared that it's going to hold together to some extent. Yes, indeed. That's crazy. Yes, indeed. Mrs. Yes, indeed. Cannolis for you, full of calories. Yes, indeed. Gotta love the cannolis. Thank you again, Department of Numismatics. All right. Got another comment here from Danny Perro. Let's get this over here. Gold is a bad investment when its price is high. Silver is the better profit getter. Russia didn't lose its gold. Putin's castle has solid gold walls, and he has golden toilets and everything. Russia has a lot of gold. Russia doesn't work like Europe and the USA and Canada. Russia is free, but not like USA. In some ways more free, in some less free. Even their enemies get fair treatment under law. That is why they can trade prisoners. All countries went different ways with law. Every country is unfree in ways and more free in other ways. Anyways, it's why the world is going crazy today. Everything correlates with everything. It's by God's design. Every action you take today is due to recurring similarities from the first day to the last day on Earth. Russia doesn't need gold anyway, though most of them having oil is bricks of Teflon. All right, very good. All right, thank you, Danny, for your comments there. All right, thank you so much, Tucson Bubba. Sal's Coffee Fund. We have a slurp request on hand from Tucson Bubba. We're going to go ahead and do that in stereo. Thank you, brother. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, very kind. There you go. All right, in stereo. Bong hit for freedom and Jesus. There you go, Savage Lee. Yeah. All right. Nice. Let's see here. John Naughton doubles that bong hit. He must have coffee, too. And let's see here. All right, now, K Car, I don't trust anyone else to hold on it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. There you go. The bottom line. With gold, indeed. And Jared Johnson says here, the following. Now, Philharmonic looks pretty slick in gold. The silver version was never of interest to me based on photos and in videos, but once I saw it and held it in person, I fell about in love with it, milk spots and all, so at least I think a 10th ounce Philharmonic is on my to-buy list. Thanks, Sal. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I really like the Philharmonics in silver, too. Very nice pieces, indeed. Thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. Very good. Let's march on up here to the next comment from Leif Hubexter. What does he say here? Let's get over here and do this. I think this is appropriate here. It says, one thing I like about the Austrian Mint is they don't just offer modern bullion coins, but also continue to restrike coins from the past, like ducats, florins, and kronins. The 8 florin coin is equivalent of the old 20 franc coins from the LMU, pretty much like the Swiss Verenili, while the 20 kronen coin is 5% heavier, and the 100 kronen coin is about the same gold content as the US $20 gold coin from the times of the gold standard. Another big advantage for us living in Europe is that the coins from the Austrian Mint can be purchased directly from the Mint's online shop. Yes, indeed. Very good, Leif. Yes, thank you for your insights on that. That's cool. Pretty wild. Let's see here. Very good. Let's get up here. We've got Rocky Superstar. I will let you give me gold as a gift. Keep stacking. Stack on, brother. Oh, yeah. Grant Allard. I'm saying it's childish to cancel, sanction, and or confiscate everything Russian. They can't just disappear, the largest country in the world. Yeah, I mean, I think that it shouldn't really be made illegal to hold anything Russian. I don't think it is. I think it's just anything new, trading. It's to squeeze them. And apparently some of it's working to some extent, but I digress. All right, let's see here. All right, what year did nickels have the most nickel? I don't think there was ever any higher content nickel content of any time that the nickel's been in existence. At least in its current size, which is the 19, I guess it would say, when was the first nickel, the size, the 19, oh shoot, what was it, 1880s, or 1870, or 1883 was the first year of the nickel as we know it today. I'm not sure, but it was always 25% nickel from what I understand. I believe that's the case, 25% nickel. The rest of it copper. That's 75% copper for those of you in Rio Linda. And Walter Lyons says here, 4 days to go, and there is over with register has 74,000 ounces at the COMEX with over 100,000 contracts open. Open interest, it's 880% of registered. Nothing is guaranteed, but I got a feeling more than on silver with the state of current levels and how they're playing out. Platinum is in the near future could make gold look like foreplay. It's worth a gamble. Yes, indeed. I think so too. Yep, there's definitely a crisis at the COMEX with platinum. Oh yeah, very good. It's actually a pretty good crowd here tonight. We got 61 thumbs up. We are anxiously awaiting 100. Can we get 100 tonight? I think it's possible. You never know. You never can know. We've got Walt Howard, $2.2 million of gold. That's a fart in a hurricane. That's right. All right. Crazy. Metalhead says, Merry Christmas, Sal. All my best, Metalhead. Thank you so much, Metalhead. Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. And on this platinum video, why is China buying all of the platinum? Let's get over here to this. China bought interest in uranium mines in New Zealand in 2006 with a plan to open 110 nuclear power plants. Some of those in South China Sea made islands to avoid environmental damage on the mainland. Electricity conversions of cars and less dependence on fossil fuels as the world turns their back on China and makes India the next sweatshop for capital flows, leaves China no choice but electric cars and the need for platinum. They are not green or woke, they simply have no choice. All right, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Thanks, Mace. All right, very good. Matt Bittner with a thumbs up in the solar video. Thank you. Appreciate that. And we've got Chuck and Plata. Merry Christmas to you, Chuck. Merry Christmas. And Rocky Superstar was close to being number one on this video from this morning. The only thing left standing after inflation and recession. Herbash says Merry Christmas. Thank you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. Daniel Bull Runner Lamb says, Get all your money out of the banks before January. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if you necessarily need to do that. I don't think the banks are going to fall between now and then, but hey. Buddy Sampley says, glad you're here. I was getting bored. Educate me. Well, thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Matt Bender with a thumbs up. What drives the price of gold? Yeah, did a video about that some time ago. Robert Casanova says the following on this. Wishing all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May you shine like silver with a heart of gold. There you go. Like a toast on that. I drink to that. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas to you all. All right. Now, where are we at now? We've reached parity with the number of viewers and thumbs up, but that just means that some of the people aren't here that were here earlier. So if you could press the thumbs up button, we're trying to get to 100 tonight if we can. Getting closer, less than 40 away now. We're less than 100 away as well, too, just if you're keeping track. Liquid Electrum, the whole thing is a house of cards and it's on fire. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's crazy, crazy what could happen. House of Cards. Merry Christmas to Edwin Tan. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you, Richard C. Thanks. And to you too, Sal. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. And we have got Mike Turco. What a joke. America invades a country every 5 minutes. Now Russia is the villain. Well, I mean, hey, it's I don't know, it's wrong about the first. And does two wrongs make it a right? I don't know. That's the thing. America gets a lot of blame from some of these same people, but yet they're okay with Russia invading Ukraine. 10th comment. Thank you, BB. Appreciate it. Rocky Superstar says, the signs I'm seeing, we are heading into a depression. Our economy is close to imploding. All right. Yes. I would be prepared that it's not going to do that anytime soon. Like I said, there's a lot of resiliency in aspects of the economy, even with this big package that's been passed. Look at all the stuff they did in 2020, and we're still going. I mean, it could fall over, and for sure, but be prepared if it doesn't. I'd say that's the thing. Let's see here. Thumb braces. There you go. Let's see here. Gold is forever. That's right, Mike Turco. Gold is definitely forever. Global Warmer is here, hanging loose with us. Thank you, Global Warmer. We have Rum Coke. Says ST Bullion has a great deal on Platinum Britannia. And Random Maples picked up 10 this week at 1,060. Wow. Man, amazing. Way to go. Word Prussia, like 69. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Thank you. Found the thumbs up. There you go. Thanks, Otis. Appreciate that. Yeah, very good. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? John Bethia says, Sal, do you think that if CBDCs go into effect, will people be able to buy silver and gold? I believe that we will have to go to a barter system with our metals. I think potentially that could be the case in due course with it, which is why I think that if that does happen, silver and gold will become pretty valuable. And at that could very well be the point where spot price won't matter for silver and gold, because you'll be creating a whole new market. Yes, indeed. Thank you, John Maburu. Appreciate that so much for sharing the link over there in Kenya. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, I got one. I'll sell you the thumbs up. But thank you. Where has that thumb been? Hopefully it's been on the like button on this live stream. We have 74 of them now. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you for input. Thank you, Jim McDonough. And the true valuation is coming. Just a matter of time, says Gray Man 61. Thank you, Gray Man. Where will it be here? All right. Since algorithmic greetings, thank you to my kidness and Grandmaster. Silver and Gold Portugal says here, Let's see. What does he say? He says, I'm betting that gold will be revalued up to make positive the balance sheet of the central banks and support new currencies based on some crypto assets. The modern system has interest in suppressing the silver price that is used and needed. No interest in high prices. Thanks for the vid. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you, Silver and Gold Portugal. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you. And yeah, it's interesting. We'll see what will happen. And the thing is once CBDCs hit, can you imagine if they were to revalue gold and maybe even silver? And if they were to do that, to make it out of reach for most buyers. I mean, those of us who stack now will be heavily rewarded, but it will pull them out of the market, which means that that will make trading less feasible because it'll be too expensive. But I don't know. That's one theory, I guess you could say. Misunderstood. Good morning, Sal. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Misunderstood. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Another excellent video. Thank you. Veteran Metals. Appreciate that. And Native Stacker. I'm cold. Will someone turn up the heat? Oh, my goodness gracious. It's chilly. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, CBDCs could be like the eBay gift cards that don't allow you to buy precious metals. Yeah, that could happen. That could be the case. They could do anything with them, right? So much they could do to prevent you from having true freedom with your financial freedom anyways. BB says, I wish gold goes to $2,500 to sell what I have. Although, I tell you what, if it goes to $2,500, I'm not selling, that's for sure. All right, CCT just came home from the pub. Merry Christmas to you, CCT. Thank you, brother. All right, working on the heat. There you go, the global warmer. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that. We've got Darren Mullins. Calories and protection units may be what it comes down to. Yes. Could be. Could be. Thank you, Darren. Matt Bittner with 2 thumbs up. Thank you on this older video. It's been watching the older videos. Appreciate that. And TNT Cycles PDX. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Merry Christmas to you and everybody in chat. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Good citizen. What is the opposite? And when they want to keep all of us poor and they value it as a normal, say like it is for our grandparents, and we're all poor no matter how much metal we have. What if it's possible they want to keep us all? Yeah, I guess that's a possibility too. Yeah, and to revalue everything, it's hard to tell. Number of different ways it could go. One thing we know for sure with CBDC is it's all about them having more control over us. That's something that we can bet on. We can bet our bottom dollars on that, that's for sure. All right. Merry Christmas to everybody. Glad you're here tonight. Boris Perez says, in today's trying times, one must not let a good meal source go to waste. And then he says here, heads up, South Florida iguana die-off coming. Get them before the buzzards do. Yeah, I've heard about some of that happening. The iguanas die and they fall out of the trees, right? The palm trees? I don't know, but anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's get this thing going. John Morgan says here, I just completed all of the Libertad all the years. Wow, what an accomplishment. From 82 all the way to 2022. Now I'm just in a 1991 Type 2. Did you watch the game? No, I didn't watch the game. I'm sorry. I'm not really much on football. But thank you so much. But congratulations on your collection there. Way to go. The Global Warmer with a $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. The Global Warmer, I appreciate that, sir. We're going to go ahead and give you 10 and also TNT Cycles 5. We're going to do 15 push-ups for you guys. Thank you so much, sir. Very kind of you indeed. Let's get over here. Before we do that, I'm going to set this in motion. Hold on. There we go. And do these 15 push-ups. Thank you again, Global Warmer. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Appreciate you so much. All right, let's do it. 15 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Here we go. 15. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. Man, very kind of you. Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas, Doctor Who is here. Merry Christmas to you, sir. We're broadcasting this Christmas Eve. Having a little fun with you guys. We need 15 more thumbs up to get to 100. Celtic Knot. I use silver bars as fiat paperweights, too. There you go. Nicely. Putting them to good use. It's very cold. Wow. I used to live up close to the Arctic Circle, negative 56 degrees Celsius. Can you imagine? Wow. Freezing cold. Tony Bones. Houses property seems to do well during inflation. Indeed, they are really doing well. All right. CCT, have a good night. Can't stop as it's early midnight here. I need to be asleep before Santa arrives. No problem. Thank you, CCT. Appreciate you, brother. Have a wonderful evening, and thanks again for all the goodies that you sent. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, sir. Check out his channel, by the way, and check out my recent video called Christmas Goodies. We're going to get to that here in mere moments. Did a video on that from Cybercurrent Twitcher, so make sure to check that out to see what goodies he sent me, some of which I'll probably be snacking on during this live stream. Or not a live stream, not necessarily this one. But the camel has its nose under the something, rather. The something has sailed. The ship has sailed. May peace with your God. There you go. Thank you, Stefan. All right. Skate Army is here. Good evening to you. Better a libertad than a libertard. True that. Yes, indeed. Very true. Skate Army, Merry Christmas. Frank Imperato. I'm going to do 5 push-ups for every one you do. I didn't work out today. This will be it. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Frank. All right. Yes, indeed. We'll see if we get any more of those. For those of you new just joining us, typically what happens for every push-up or for every $1 donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up. Every $1 donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2. Now we've got Billy Bob Marengo says the following, and I appreciate you guys, all of your support over the last year here. I don't know why this is not letting me post this comment, but we're going to try one more time. There it goes. It says here, you know what else holds value, Sal? You're going to laugh. Top shelf Scotch whiskey and fine cognac. They're also a solid inflation hedge and consistently provide gains of 10 to sometimes 15% per year. Actually, I can believe that. I've heard whiskey, really good whiskey and fine wines do very good and appreciate year over year. Merry Christmas and God bless from the Great White North. Boy, have we been pounded with white the last week. Yes, it's got super cold up there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very kind of you, and I do believe it. All right. Very good. That's right. Yes, John Michael, you're exactly right. Merry Christmas. The ultimate sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. Yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's video about that. Major Lepke, Merry Christmas from Portugal. Thank you so much. Major, Merry Christmas to you as well. Scott Wilson. Let's get his comment in from 6 hours ago, shall we? He says the following. It seems as though the Fed is hanging America out for a picking while the new administration took over and printed money like confetti so the economy looks stable. It ain't. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, this bill that they just passed, this $1.7 trillion, is an atrocity. And you can rest assured that these 87,000 IRS agents are going to be come knocking on our doors. Yes. And fine cigars as well. That's right. HACAG Morgue. I think there's an Atrax Morgue. Is that what it is? Did I spell that right or pronounce that right? James Smith is here. Good to see you. Silver Bean Counter. Human capital is certainly worth something. Well, that human capital that isn't woke anyway. There you go. That's right. Very good. Thank you, Silver Bean Counter. Very good. Very good. And Gold Maple says the following here, and I quote directly. The only thing left standing after inflation recession is your health. That's true. Very true. That is something of great value. It's not gold or anything else. People ignore their health and focus on less important things. How's your health? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you on the balanced diet for exercising regularly? If you don't take care of yourself, how will you enjoy your gold and silver or anything else? That's actually very wise words, and I should have mentioned that in the video, Gold Maple. Very well said. Very well stated indeed. All right. Lobo Plateo Stacker says the following here, but before we get to that, we have JL here with a super chat. Thank you, JL. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Sal. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you, sir. Oh, I meant to say 87,000. Did I say 87 billion? I'm sorry. 87,000 IRS agents. My bad. Did I say that? Dang it. I don't know where my head is at. Thank you, Gold Chick, for the correction if I said that. Thank you, JL. Let's do 10 curls on each arm for JL. Thank you. All right, here we go. And make this happen. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this side. Thank you again, JL. I appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. All right, let's get back over here. Let's see here. Where are we at now? Let's make this arrangement. To Lobo Plateo Stacker says, Extra's Pyramid also puts gold as a last standing asset, which when crises scare people to flock out of risky assets and move to their other assets. And yes, indeed, that's true. It's at the very bottom of the pyramid. That's true. Very good. The derivatives is about to make the whole thing collapse. It's crazy. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, I didn't say that. Okay, I was wondering. I was guessing because I sometimes been known to just blurt out things incorrectly. So thank you so much. All right. Very good. Thank you, JL, and I appreciate you, brother. And money is important. Your health is even more important. That's right. I mentioned that earlier. Thank you, Gold Maple. Wise words about that. I should have mentioned that in that video. Push up some gold. Winning combination. Now give me 20. There you go. All right. Yeah. Gotta love the push-ups. Thank you so much, High Plains Drifter. And Gold Chick Rhythm. Oh, yeah. You gotta have rhythm. Gotta have rhythm. It's all about the rhythm, right? Global Warmer with a thumbs up. Thank you, Global Warmer. I appreciate you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. And we've got Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. Dang, it's cold. Only a high of 46 today in Southwest Florida. Yeah, that's pretty chilling for Florida, indeed. Commodity Super Cycle, says Trend Zone. Will we actually get it? We very well could. Some people are predicting it. Some people are predicting it. $2,100, says Bill Milza. Yeah, $2,100. That's his prediction. Thank you. It could happen. It very well could happen. It's Christmas. I thought maybe you would do a video on silver bells. Well, Numismatic Stacker, it's not Christmas yet. Stay tuned. Oh, yeah. I think tomorrow's video, I hope you all will get a chance to watch it. I usually do a video on the holidays. This one's going to be slightly different this season, but yeah, hope you will like it. And Richard Metcalf says, Merry Christmas, Salvation Nation. It's coming. No way around it other than being your own bank. Stack on. Yeah, stack on indeed. We're going to do it. Cherokee Cowboy, Merry Christmas. All keep on stacking. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And let's see here. Let's get to the Sarge, who says here, what a world we live in. Let us all remember that even the three kings brought our Savior gold and other gifts to him. Merry Christmas, and most of all, thank you for your reports and lesson and commentaries that always teaches us to learn from. I know I have. Keep on stacking. Muchos gracias, Senor Sal, and Feliz Navidad. Thank you, Sarge. You're right. And the other thing is gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And the frankincense and myrrh were actually on par or equal to or even more valuable than gold at the time. But look, their value compared to gold nowadays. Gold has stood the test of all those times. Yes, indeed. So JL has heard some distressing info about the 44,000 plus page omnibus budget. They're supposedly trying to co-opt our 401ks. I don't know if that's true or not. It's hard to tell what's in there. A lot of people did not read a bill. I tell you what, if I was in Congress, I don't care what legislation it was, I would not vote for something that I didn't have time to read. That's just ridiculous. If you don't have time to read it, you should not be voting on it, because you could be voting for the snake, for the poison pill in these bills. It's absolutely insanity. Very good. All right. Yep, nobody. Well, Gold Maple, we actually talked about that earlier in the evening about when Jesus was born, the exact day. No one really knows, but some say it's around late October, maybe October 25th. Most likely it was not in December. It was late fall. Some say it was around October. Or I guess that would be mid-autumn. Dr. Pepper says, I buy from APMEX, but they have coins for occasions and themes you never dreamed of. Yes, they got a lot of different variety. Probably the biggest variety of any online dealer that I know of. And by the way, you will pay for that variety too. Yes, indeed. Silver Lion, the only asset not in a bubble is precious metals. Yep. Well, I don't think, I don't know that, I think some of these other metals have come back some, but I guess you could say that. Copper was pretty much in a bubble. Yeah, and Ronald D, excellent report. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that. Climbing up here, Matt Bittner with some algorithmic emoticons in this video. The 2020 Libertads going quick. Available though for now. Ray Gilgreth says, more inflation, stack on. There you go. Stack on, stack on. Skate Army. Sal, I loved it when Rand Paul rolled the bill out on a cart and asked if anyone has read the full bill. Oh, I did not see that. Did he do that recently? Oh, that's wonderful that he did. That's a great way to do it. Awesome. Love Rand Paul. Jim McDonough says, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Jim McDonough. Oh, yeah. And we've got some more algorithmic emoticons from Matt Bittner. He's been very kind to watch some of the older videos. My top 5 silver coins of 2020. Yeah. There you go. Let's see here. Where are we at? And let's see. Okay, this is the, now we're going to get to the video that I posted earlier today from the goodies from an annual tradition. CCT will send me some snacks and goodies from the United Kingdom. And Merry Christmas, Sal, says Canadian Silver Seeker. Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas, bro, from a couple of folks. Constitutional Stacker, very kind of him. And also Cole Marsh. Thank you, Cole. And good stuff. And Mutant Rife, the other thing that is left standing, taxation. That's true. That will continue. Yes, indeed. In the immortal words of Pelosi, we have to pass it to find out what's in it. Exactly. Insane in the membrane. All right. It was too heavy to carry, so I had to pull it out on a cart. That's right. Wow. And yes, that's right, Silver Aurora. That's Pelosi's mantra. This has Pelosi's fingerprints all over it. And we've got Jake Kresh. Let's buy some more. There you go. Buy some more. Waving to us. And also says here, waving with thumbs up. Thank you on this one. I appreciate that on both accounts. And where are we? We have 109 thumbs up here. Very nice. We might get to 111 tonight. That would be cool. Yes, indeed. All right. There you go. I like that idea, JL. Accumulating cash outside of the bank in addition to my modest stacking efforts. I just don't trust in the banks or our politicians anymore. Exactly. Understand. Indeed. Very good. Merry Christmas to High Plains Drifter. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for being here. Maybe we can do that to Pelosi's stock portfolio and see what's in the thing. Exactly. I like that. Let's see what's in her stock portfolio. Merry Christmas to Matt Bittner. You can watch this video today too. And we've got Cybercurtain Twitter, who is the author of the package sent to me here. Oh, yes, very kind of him. He says, Merry Christmas to you, Sal. Yes, the Bovril drink is indeed beef extract. We have it in jars here like Marmite, which you can use as a spread or for making a hot drink. That's about the healthiest thing I sent you this year. Enjoy the treats. Thank you, sir. All right. Very kind of you indeed. Let's see here. Where are we at? 79. Merry Christmas, Sal. Much love and respect that you and yours. Thank you, 79. I appreciate that. That's Terry, for those of you who don't know. Oh, yeah. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you, Terry. Which we've not seen Terry on here for a while, otherwise known as 79. Jake Kresh is waving to me on this video too. Thank you, Jake. Richard Mart, 1955. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the information. Well, thank you, Rich Mart. I appreciate that, sir. Yeah. We had fun here. Feliz Navidad. That means Merry Christmas in Spanish from 66 Sam. Daryl is looking at it. That's right. Sometimes that's all you can do is just look at it. Indeed. All right. You guys are wonderful. What a wonderful Christmas Eve we're having here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you joining us here this evening. Yeah, I would not want to be a politician either or try Tucson Bubba. Or else they'll be after them. It's insane in the membrane. But I tell you what, there's something greater than your career. And that is the dollar. Because, the thing is all this money that's being handed out and printed because of these bills, all this spending, means that we're going to be paying the piper anyway. It's one of those things about anything that's been nationalized or printed or, further expanded through quantitative easing of sorts of anything. You think something is free now, or you think something is expensive now, just wait till it's free. Like free money. It's going to cost you. Even if you don't pay taxes, it's going to cost you through inflation. Because inflation is a hidden tax, folks. A lot of people don't realize that, but it is. All right. Matt Bittner on this one. I would see this happening. Global warmer. Merry Christmas, Al. Thank you, Global Warmer. Appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you. Judy McCown, or Michelle. I remember the how this was. This is different. Michelle, miss you. It's Judy, miss you. That's right, because she misses me. Judy, miss you. Nice to see how thoughtful people are. Merry Christmas, guys. Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas, Judy, miss you. Thank you. Nan XX says 79 loves Sal. I hope so. All right, very good. And John W, very nice. A feast fit for a king. Merry Christmas to you, kind sir. B to you for you and CCT. Thank you, John W. Appreciate that. Otis Woodward, Master Colonel, out. Have a great Christmas. Thank you, Otis. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful evening, Otis Woodward. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Mr. Wheeze, Algorithm. Thank you, Mr. Wheeze. Have a good evening, Otis. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. All right. Marching on through. And no surprise from the Fed. From Jackson Hole, Matt Bittner watching the old video. All right, and here we've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher commenting on the video that I posted earlier in the morning. It says the following: you have me curious. Hold on a second. You have me curious as to where you got those Euro notes. LCS, I think I've been pretty balanced with my forms of savings over these past couple of years. Not only putting some in precious metals, but also quite a lot in household consumables. Those have already proven to be a great asset. Yes, indeed. Good plan and good thinking. CCT, yes, I did get them out my LCS for a fairly good deal, too, I might say. All right. That's right. There you go, Todd. Clinging Smith. I'll take it back through our returns. That's right. Merry Christmas, Eagle Steve. Merry Christmas indeed. Elizabeth Kahn is here. Welcome and Merry Christmas to you, Elizabeth. Glad you're here. All right. And Mr. 51 Caveman says, just ask Sam Freed about holdings. Yeah, that's right. Good point. Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. Great gifts from CCT. Awesome. Coffee Twin with a hammer. Beefy drinks and jammy Dodgers. That's right, exactly. Thank you, Silver Honda. Did you get my box of Poopy? I have still waiting on it. I got the tracking number on it. And the tracking number's got your skid marks all over it. Alan Gold. Paul Richards. Is quoting some scripture, basically that says, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words shall not pass away. That's right, exactly. Luke S. says, Merry Christmas, Sal. Thank you, Luke S. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Daniel Casey just got home. Welcome, welcome. Oh, nice. Christmas flowing music out of the sound bar that JL got for his wife. That's awesome. Very cool. And Gold Maple says, hey, Sal, wishing you a Merry Christmas. Someday I get to send you some gold-infused chicken tikka, samosas, and some silver-infused Persian charbroiled kebabs. Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Oh, sounds delicious, Gold Maple. Oh, yeah. Very good. We're going to chase this coffee down now with some water. Forget some shiggles. Richard Marks and Skid Row equals Skid Marks. That's right. The perfect combination. Oh, yeah. All right. We've got the Canadian Silver Surfer here in the chat. It says the following. Absolutely love your video, Sal. And I love your personality also. Your wealth of knowledge when it comes to silver and gold and the market. Hope we can be called friends from Montreal. Well, I'm honored and humbled. Merry Christmas to you, Canadian Silver Surfer, and thank you so much. It's great folks like you that keep me going, and so I'm most appreciative of your kind words, honored and humbled, and thank you, sir. I hope I never disappoint you, but thank you so very much for being here, and I appreciate your kindness. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. And let's see here. We've got my kitten is a Grandmaster. Have a blessed and wonderful Christmas. Stay warm. We're going to try our best. It is cold outside. Michael Ross says first on this one. He was a close one. Second, though. And this is I made my video this afternoon about the unexpected news about gold production. Yes, very interesting what's happening there, what we're finding out. And beef Wellington for Christmas Eve dinner. Sounds delicious indeed. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And let's see here. And where are we at? Okay, where do I go? Okay, Spokane Silver Stacker. What great gifts from CCT. So when we hear some crunching during your next live stream, we'll know what it is. That's right, Spokane. Exactly right, sir. Gold Chick, will you buy me an atom of neodymium element 103 or 130? Yes, indeed. I did get your email on that. That's crazy. That is some expensive metal. Man, what is the half-life on it? How long does it last? Hello, Silver Stealer. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Merry Christmas to you and Winning Image Photography. Appreciate you being here, sir. Oh, yeah. Mark this occasion. All right, you guys are great. Samarium and gallium. What about, yes, indeed. What about californium or francium? Good metals, too. Heavy metals. Savage Lee says, here, right when we think we drain the last ounce of Mother Earth's bosom, they find a vein as big as Africa, insane in membrane. Some people feel some of that is in Ghana. Or Uganda. Aaron Crowell says, until gold starts climbing, the production not going to climb. Let's go. All right. That's right. I think so, too. Probably got to go up more than that. Thank you. And Carl Childs, not Carl Childers, says, great information. Thanks, Sal. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Mutant Rife says, until we have peak production population growth, morticians will continue to have peak gold mining opportunities. There you go. That's right. Very good. Merry Christmas to Pieces of 8. Yes, thank you, Pieces of 8. Merry Christmas to you, sir. All right. Marching on through this live stream. Dan Rumble says, Merry Christmas, Sal. Stay warm up there. Yes, indeed. Got to stay warm. All right. That's the goal here. To be pleasantly warm in this cold environment. Jeffrey Jackson says, Merry Christmas, Sal. Merry Christmas to you, Jeffrey Jackson. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. A constitutional stacker has to head on out. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm honored and humbled that you joined us here. Constitutional Stacker. You guys check out his channel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening, Constitutional Stacker. The one and the only. All right. Yes, indeed. So glad you made it in this evening here. I'm going to take another slurp. 68th Fun Show Convention 2023. Oh, boy, that would be fun to go to down in Florida. And Sterling Steeler says it's the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception. Steelers and Raiders tonight. Oh, my goodness gracious. Rest in peace, Franco Harris. Yeah, all right. So I'm rooting for the Steelers. Yes, indeed. We'll see what happens. That's the big game, right? All right. And Jim McDonough says, predict the gold to drop and silver to explode. All right. Okay, there you go. See what happens. Lair Roth with a smile and some algorithmic emoticons here in this video. Winning Image Photography is here. Merry Christmas to Winning Image Photography as well. Yeah, so glad you're here. Appreciate you guys joining me here this evening. Been a fun live stream as we've gone through some of these comments. Mostly about Christmas stuff and everything, what's going on. But Ken D says, thanks, Sal. I love your videos and info you bring us. More gold just means more for the bad guys to steal. I heard about a huge find deep in Africa. Uganda maybe, but can't remember. But I do remember thinking that nation's going to attract all the wrong attention. Well, Ken D, I would encourage you to search my videos for Uganda. In fact, I've done a couple of videos on it. Because, yes, indeed, it's one of those things. But for any people that are ever curious, if you know that I've ever talked about a subject, you can always just go to the search function here and do a search on it. Uganda, and boom, shalaka, there it is. Yes, indeed. And so check it out if you get a chance. I did a video on that sometime. V Marigold, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes, indeed. I thank you, JL. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Rana Hana Kwanzmas, Happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you, JL. I really appreciate you, sir. All right. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Dale Val. A wonderful evening with you guys joining me here tonight. Very much appreciate it. We have 120 thumbs up. Thank you guys for being here. MM says, with the Black Swan coming, you'll see $3,000 gold for sure. Oh, okay. We'll see. I'll tell you what, you never know with these Black Swans which one will be flying around the corner next. All right. Boom shakalaka is on fire. Thank you, Word Prussia. Pretty Prussia. Good to see you. Gold Maple, that's awesome news about more gold production. Yeah, crazy times. Kent McClellan says, thank you for the information. Let's see here. I don't believe that's going to happen. That don't make sense. Way too much too fast. I hear the numbers you're saying, and so wouldn't mining companies. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be very fascinating to see how that translates to. We'll see here, but let's see. Elizabeth Kahn, a Black Swan is an unexpected event that rattles the markets. That's about the simplest way I can describe it. But that's kind of what's known as the Black Swan. All right. Coronavirus did many times in 2020. That was a Black Swan event. It has global impact and it rattles the markets. Local Coin Review says here on this video, says the following. Whatever happened with that report of Uganda finding all the gold? Probably a scam. Well, again, check and search that video out. Go to my channel, Local Coin Review, and search Uganda. In fact, when you do that, when you go to search Uganda on my channel, you will see that video pop up because I talk about that thing. Most topics I've talked about. There'll be some that I've missed, but most of them I've brought up on this channel. There it is, true or false. Uganda claims it has the world's largest gold deposits. So I hope you will check that out. Treasure Charger says, great Christmas mail call from CCT Cell. You will need more push-ups to work that food off. Indeed, I sure will. I've already begun working on them tonight. Thank you, Treasure Charger. Joe Biden is a black swan to everything. That's right, exactly. That's very true. Very true. I think that's a pretty safe bet. A very safe bet indeed. And DJ KB says, here we have new technology that locates precious metal minerals, oils, and stuff like that. Well, I would not be surprised that technology keeps growing. They finding more deposits, and that very well could be. We'll find out. Near Dusk, Merry Christmas to you. Welcome. Yeah, but I don't know what that technology is. Stuff like that. They're always coming out with something new. Better sensors for finding things like this. Extracting is a different story. All right. D. Peterson, you're the man, Sal. Digital money has only been around for 50 years. It can all disappear in 50 seconds. Gold cannot. That's right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I think we read that from you earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Sterling Cannabis says, here, let's get this. Oh. Where is this? Says here, until they harvest all that gold in the Grand Canyon, we won't be anywhere near peak production. Now there's a conspiracy theory for you. That's right, exactly. A lot of people, yeah, it's crazy. All right. Eagle Steve, I need financial advice, gold or silver? I would say probably both. But if you're heavy on silver, get you a little bit of gold. I would suggest you doing that. All right, all these snacks are going to get me flabby, says Nan XX. That's right, you can't have that. We can't have too much flabbiness going on. I've got to flex my butt cheeks to keep them tight. Merry Christmas from MM126. Thank you, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Wasatch Wizard says, Merry Christmas, Sal. Merry Christmas to you, Wasatch. Appreciate that, my friend. Argus OC3 says the following here, and I quote, pretty much right directly from him because I can read it. It's right in front of my very eyes at this moment, so I'm going to go ahead and read this right now. To put this in a more relatable perspective, 3,600 metric tons is about 115 million troy ounces. If this were shared equally across the world's current population, each person would get less than half a gram of gold per year. That does put it into perspective. Thank you, Argus. So that means that gold is definitely still very rare. All right. Okay, thank you. Zardoz is here, 2024. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Stefan. And we've got the Treasure Charger here on this video that I posted earlier today. Nice points about stacking household goods, Sal. I've stockpiled canned and dried food goods this year. It makes me peace of mind in certain and uncertain times. How much is that Venezuelan note worth? Man, that's a good question, this Venezuelan note. That's a good question. I don't know. It's probably worth, man, fraction of a cent, maybe? I don't know. Crazy. If that. At least based on the Bull of Eris, but Malcolm Evans, who I think is relatively new here on the channel, which I appreciate some of the newer folks coming by and commenting. Some of them have been longtime viewers and first-time commenters. Channel gold production increase in 2023, not 2022, Sal. 2022 is almost finished now. Well, the thing is, Malcolm, is those numbers for 22 and 22 have not been released yet. So they're still forecasting 2022 and what they could be. It's almost finished now, but the numbers have not come out for 2022 yet. So that's why I mentioned 2022 there. All right, I probably should have mentioned that in the video to avoid any confusion there. But that's why that was said. It's fresh in my mind. But thank you, Malcolm. Merry Christmas to you. Let's refresh this one more time, or 7. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to go down and grab some of these comments that have been posted in the last hour and a half here, and see where we had some of these. Man, it's crazy. We went back through these a day ago, and now they're just now coming back up. It's insane in the membrane. I don't understand this. Some that demand my way. I'm seeing more ads for gold buying, investing, and buying stock in gold mines is finding my internet and multitudinous annoyance. Yes, I hear you. Thank you, Chuck and Plata. Global One with a thumbs up on this one. A record demand. Thank you, brother. John Mayer, $16.50, $1 gold. That's what he's predicting for next year. All right, thank you for the forecast video. Austrian Stacker says you can just order limited quantities from Austrian Mint. It says Austrian Stacker for a month already. 2019 and 2020 was crazy. The mintage of the 1 ounce gold for harmonic increased by almost 500% in 1 year. Wow. Great info. Thank you, Austrian Stacker. He's from there, so he knows. All right, very good. Thank you. And let's see here. Let's march on up. Robert Shinos, my prediction, gold will be a yellow metal with an atomic weight of 79 on the periodic scale, and people will still want to own it. That's a very safe and accurate prediction indeed. Ellis Sekeli says, yes, there's a very high demand for physical gold around the world. Yes, true is. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Erhard Dingus. Oh, you know much about the history of my land, Austria. Thanks. Thumbs up. Thank you, Erhard Dingus. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to join in, and thanks for your kind words. Unlock says, Sal, surely you have enough silver to melt it down and start your own mint by now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't know about that. Okay. Do the rabbits poop all over? Serious question. They have nice little rabbit pellets, right? Those little rabbit poopies are nice and pellet-shaped. Abid says, Sal, do you like Comsco? Korea Mint makes gorgeous coins plus security features. Yes, I do. I think they're a revolutionary mint. Amazing stuff they're doing. I'm definitely a fan. Canadian Silver Seeker is here. Check out his channel. Canadian Silver Seeker. Thank you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, Canadian Silver Seeker. Appreciate you, my friend. All right. And on the poll question here, AN, what if the BRICS nations include Saudi Arabia and create their own currency backed by commodity metals? We'll see a revaluation of gold. I think that is something that some are bantering about, the possibility that they may do that. I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see. There'd be an arbitrage between East and West, likely. They have to set up their own exchange. Likely that would be the Moscow Gold Exchange, which they're trying to start now. So we'll see. Or at least there's talk about it, but there's not been much talk about it since it was brought to light. I did a video about that at one time, but not heard much about it since then. Merry Christmas, Welsh Growth Services. Lab Rat says, all you need to know about our faith in the all-American dollar. Yes, that's right. Boris Perez says, bring forth the horde. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Pete Puma says, I love the Philharmonics. Have quite a few. I found some 1/25 ounce Philharmonics a while back. Neat little coins. They are really cool. It's amazing they make them that small, but they make them pretty thin, so their diameter is wider. Constitutional Stacker says here, oh, I guess they know I'm stacking harder and harder. Yes, I wish. Very good. Thank you, brother. All right. All right. All right. I yearn for a palladium ballerina. Oh, that would be nice, were you Prussia. We'd love to have one of those. That was the first palladium coin ever minted, if I'm not mistaken, at least in the modern era. There may have been an older one, but I think it was very little of those produced. But anyways, all right. Gold, Maple loves the Austrian Philharmonic and gold. Yes, Thin diamond, but very good coin indeed. Jeffrey Jackson loves the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. Love the Vienna Philharmonic 1 ounce gold coin. It is a beautiful piece indeed. Gold chick, demand seems overdue, so does price inflation, particularly after the exposure to the reality of unregulated crypto. Yes, indeed, that's right. Nick's Coins, Merry Christmas to you, Nick's Coins. Thank you so much. Lovely Nick's Coins is here. And Rob Kerber says, and peak oil was supposed to be in 1973. More BS from the deep state. I will continue to buy silver, the metal that has no one seems to mention. Well, we talk about it a lot here, that's for sure. Merry Christmas, Hagar the Hodler. All right, thank you so much, my friend. Merry Christmas, Hagar. All right. Nan XX sounds like news tailor-made to lower the price so the elites can scoop up more before the average Joe catches on. I know, yeah, some people, that would be an assessment one could ponder from this, or garner from this, rather. Algorithmic emoticons from Leah Roth on this video. Thank you, sir. My huge mistake buying the 2020 Libertads. I get them for $30 and I only buy 1983 to 85. Still a little overpriced. Yes, indeed. They made a lot of them those years. 213th AIB. We've hit peak oil production any number of times too. Yep, that's right. True. No IQ. That's where I see it by the end of 2023. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, No IQ. We're on the same page there for this. And for all of the gold and silver pumper content makers, says Department of Numismatics, gold and silver did indeed shoot to the moon by way of Artemis 1. That's right. Precious metals shall shoot to the moon and again and land on it with Artemis 3. So all you pumpers, go build a bridge and get over it. The engineer has spoken. Yes, indeed. Woot, woot, Artemis to the moon. That's right. Department of Numismatics actually did a video about that before they scrubbed the launch last time. So I didn't want to do it again right before there. Liquid Electrum is here. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you, sir. Merry Christmas to you. We're going to figure we do a little live stream here on this Christmas Eve. Delta Lima, Merry Christmas, stackers. I hope the prices are high when you sell and low when you buy. And I hope the recession doesn't wipe you out day to day and in the in-between of the new year. That's right. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Sandman Slim. Thank you, Sal. Merry Christmas to you as well. This video. El Nina Davida. I enjoy stories like this, and at the same time I don't. Could be true at the same time, just to be another destructive distraction, but thank you anyway, Sal. Thank you so much. El Nino Davida. All right. Let's refresh these comments. See what we've missed over the last day or so. Yep, some of these things. Go to 6 years ago. Cool, silver coins. From the Russian channel there, we did this one. Fun time. Charles Lindbergh bronze medal. And from 2 days ago, Texcan. We missed this one from Texcan. Who I think is new here, if I'm not mistaken. He says, I've slowed but not stopped. My slower buying is mainly due to the holiday season. I have a lot of kids. 5, and their birthdays are all from September to January. Once that's passed, I'll be back on to buying at least 20 ounces a week in silver, and I don't know in gold. Gotta say, I'm seeing at least a 14% premiums, and my generic 1 ounce is hard to watch. At the same time, I'm well aware silver is on sale at the moment, and I can't afford it. I just want the best deal, but who doesn't? I do plan on buying more gold, so likely less silver total in 23, but not quite sure what my personal ratio will be for this year. Either way, preserve your wealth, buy PMs. They're all on sale at the moment, regardless of the average premium. And in my opinion, it's less than profit. It's more about wealth preservation. So whether the dollar or the actual dollar per ounce of PMs will likely be fewer ounces overall, I'll be spending a higher percentage of investable fiat on PMs in 23. Good plan, Texcan. Thank you. Texen, I'm sorry. Thank you, Texen. Appreciate that. All right, for your words there. Merry Christmas to Count Derpula. Good to see you. Count Derpula is here. Jeffrey Bowen. Obviously, the poll showing people's wishes. Reality is always something different from most people's wishes. Well, you'll notice the question is, what is your prediction for gold's price? It's not what you wish it to be. So I think most people will understand the difference there, but we'll see here. All right. Gold Maple says, Sal, you're honest. Nothing to beat yourself up. No one can predict where gold and silver are headed into 2023. They go up or down. Also have been wrong in my predictions. For instance, in 2011, I thought silver would go down and went up. In 2022, I predicted silver would go up at the beginning and went down. Instead, at other times, my predictions have been right. There you go. That's right. Thank you, sir. Silver Stealer, September through December bursts. Sounds like they like to have fun in the winter. That's right. Exactly. It does sound like that's the case. Yeah. December to September babies. I think there's a lot of fun happening in those different times. I wonder what kind of fun that is. I can't begin to put two and two together to figure out what kind of fun that is. James Long says, I learned one trick from a coin dealer to tell real silver from fake ones. If you flip a real silver coin in the air, it will give a ting sound to it. If it's not silver, it won't do it. You can also tell by doing a more non-destructive way, and that is to get a pocket pinger. Link in the description below this live stream. Thank you, James Long. Annie Oakley is here. Merry Christmas. Our first goal with his 10th Special Forces coin. Merry Christmas to you. All right. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, Annie. Darren Wright says, have a very Merry Christmas, Sal. Save Slurpee and God bless. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. The Sarge says, lots of speculations for the year 2023 in the silver and gold department. Yes, sure is. And we shall see. Thank you, sir. They're right, the Sarge, and thank you again for everything. Merry Christmas to you. Platinum Gnome is here. Platinum Gnome, did you see my latest video on Platinum? If you go back and scroll through my videos, I think you might like the news that I posted about Platinum. Yes, indeed. Check it out. You being a Platinum fan, you might like that one. All right. Is that a pocket pinger in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Or maybe both. Very well could be both. Cherokee Cowboy says the following. Glad you haven't lost your marbles. I believe your outlook on PMs are pretty much spot on. Thanks for your insight and dedication, brother. Have a very Merry Christmas. Well, Cherokee Cowboy, thank you, sir. Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas as well. All right. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Oh, let's march on up through here to the next comment, shall we? We've got John Mayer. And I'm going to again put this one here too. Let me get both of these here and get over here to this. Got to find, there it is. Now we can do it. John Mayer, World Bank told us that it will go down. It will be 1,700 in 2023. 2024 will be 1,650. Wow. So they're pretty bearish on it too. The World Bank is, but that's the World Bank. And we'll see. Maybe you see. I kind of doubt it's going to go that low, but we shall see. Thank you, John Mayer, for that information. Magnus Nadav Majaseth says gold low of 1357, highest 3391.23. Those are very specific numbers. Average price 19 to 2300 range in USA. Thank you. Interesting. So that's where your targets are, your range, and where you think it's going to go. Thank you so much for that. All right. Very good. Well, let's get over here. And let's go to 6 years back. Mount Rushmore ATB, 5-ounce coin flipping and making a profit. Video I did from 6 years ago. And looks like Farm Owner 22 says waste. All right, well, there was one time those ATB 5-ounce Mount Rushmore coins were all the rage, and people were like all over them and thinking they were going to make some good money off of them. Well, it turns out that wasn't the case. They ended up not being worth a whole lot much more over than spot, but I digress. Common Sense is here. Merry Christmas to you. Yes, indeed, appreciate you. We're almost at 130 thumbs up. Maybe we'll get to 150 before the night's over. That's a stretch, but hey, we can dream, can't we? We can dream. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to dream. Scott says, Kiss and Van Halen, both icons with logos that would look awesome in high relief. And actually, Kiss, I think, yeah, we don't know if we'd have any coins for those bands yet. But it is crazy. We see some of the bands like AC/DC, Iron Maiden now has silver coin. It's crazy. All right, thank you, Tucson Bubba. Have a wonderful evening. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. You are the man. Appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. All right. And Grumpy One from 6 years ago. Tubular Journey's been completed. Yeah. This is fun. I've been doing the tubular journeys for quite a number of years now. Still have one going right now, actually. Says Grumpy One, they haven't gotten any ounces from me, and definitely not at that rate. I asked about spots or condition concerns. They said to me, said not an issue. We just look at, we seeing no steel washers in there. I guess with what they are paying, spots wouldn't matter. Nice shop, but I think they are more accustomed to take advantage of people who know what they have or have inherited. Or dare I say, drug addicts who don't care what they get because they're probably free from them anyway. Yes, could be. Yep, it's kind of crazy. Thank you, Grumpy One. JM Unleashed, thank you, my friend. JM Unleashed, appreciate that, sir. A $20 super chat. Oh, yeah, from JM Unleashed. We're going to give you 20 curls for that. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, Silver Stealer. Check out JM Bullion. Silver Stealer, they have it there. Iron Maiden coins, pretty wild. So let's do 20 curls for JM Unleashed. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. 20 Canadian dollars. Let's make it happen here. 20 curls, 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Thank you so much, JM Unleashed. I appreciate you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. All right, we're going back in time 6 years now. And Liquid Electrum, oh man, thank you, Liquid Electrum. We're going to give him some razor kicks for that. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed, sir. Let's do 5 quick razor kicks. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Let's do it. All right. Where are we at with razor kicks? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We got it. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. Hey, Judy is here. Judy Miss You. Judy Miss You. I think that's pronouncing it right now. Judy Miss You. All right. Very good. Hey, $1 we've not seen in a while. This video here got demonetized. Crazy. I remember that day. I never felt the same. I worked at the World Trade Center in 1995 as a young man of 22 years of age. Wow. I did not keep in touch with anyone I worked with there, but wish them the best. I despise all those PC idiots showing ignorance with all the racism talk when it comes to radical Islam. I say after 9/11, it's still fair to defeat these evil people. Yes. Crazy. Thank you, $1. Yes, indeed. I did not know that you worked in the World Trade Center. That's crazy. Wow, that's wild. I wonder what floor you worked on. Yes, indeed. Michaud. It's Misioud. Okay. So, Judy, it is right. It is Misioud. All right. Thank you. Tears for Beers is here. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. Appreciate you guys being here on this lovely evening. Wow. Stacking AG47. Nice pickups, my friend. I'm waiting to hear back from CCT. Try to get a slide. All right. Yes. CCT's been making the slide for all those years. Silver Trawler from 6 years ago. Friday evening live event. We had a live stream then. We have a live stream now. That's what we're doing. Crazy, crazy. Been live streaming for a long time now, apparently. Silver Dragon says, very, very nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I still have those Foster's vintage silver bars somewhere. And Manicurian Stacker says, cool idea. Yes, Buddy Holly. Ultra high relief Buddy Holly. And we've got Bruce Magoo says, lightning is okay. All right. We must have had lightning going on that night. Quite healthy, says Bruce McGill on this video from 6 years ago. Very hungry, especially now. Oops, Johnny. I guess they thought that we were live streaming, or that we were having these comments on the live stream right there, but it was not the case. I said we're going to go ahead and go down through those. Pretty Kitty says Silver Falcon, thank you. Oh yeah, Able Guy. Metallica would be nice. It would be cool to... I've not seen a Metallica coin yet. All right, have a good night, Count Derpula. Appreciate you being here. All right. Out to the club, drinking and hanging on. Back home and listening until I'm not. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate a Liquid Electrum. Yeah, you guys are Silver Vessel. I've seen Silver Vessel. Wow, pretty cool. Buddy is my dad's favorite. I agree with you fully. Megadeth, Slayer, King Diamond, etc. Would love that. It would be cool to get some of those bands on coins and rounds. Louisiana Light Collector says awesome on this one. Thank you, brother. And we've got the Hong Kong YT says cool. Thank you, Hong Kong IT. Silver Strike says cool on this one. LCLQ Gold Coin, the order and the hype. Yes, that was quite a time when those coins came out. Yeah, the maiden coins pretty expensive, aren't they? Yeah, they're nice, but they're expensive. 10:57 p.m. from Thomas Gow on this one when I got his order in, I guess. Going to get mine. NGC Slab says the Curdy Cakes. All right. Well, very good, folks. We've just gone back in time here. We're going to refresh these comments one more time and see what's here on this evening. From 7 minutes ago, James Steele, bullion dealer, says you are buying less silver. Collectible high-grade coins are good to diversify in. Why pay $35 for low-grade Morgans when you can get a BU at $50? Also invest in some very rare coins. Yes, it's a little bit of a different market, but yes, you can do that for sure. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Liquid Electrum's feeling good tonight. Happy holidays to all. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. And Die Maker. White Christmas. All right. Going to be Michigan for Christmas. All right. See what Die Maker says from 6 years ago. I'm confused. All right. This is the California gold rush not over. A huge 18-ounce gold nugget found. Yeah, look at that nugget. Crazy. Can you imagine finding an 18-ounce gold nugget? That would be quite the find. An 18-ounce T-bone steak or T-bones cost $1. Is that someone like their T-bones extra burnt? Those could be a 200-ounce nugget 20 feet below where you are right now. Get digging. If it very well could. Can break the foundations of my home. All right. Well, folks, hey, we had a great time tonight. Santa Claus is coming tonight. We're going to answer Argentum Spartus's comment here. It says, what a find. Thank you, Argentum. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys a question that are here now. Thank you, guys. If you haven't checked out my videos from today, I encourage you to check it out. But I want to ask you guys, most of you who are regulars, if you want to play, let's say we're going to do this with a poll. Should we play the video game? We'll let that poll run for a little bit, and if more than 50% of you say yes, we will. You guys mostly know what we're doing, but we could take a break tonight too, to it if there's not enough interest in this. But for those of you who don't know, what we do is we search my videos to find the most craziest search term you can think possible. Because I have over 5,500 videos, which likely you can search for whatever and something's going to pop up, and no matter what. And so the way we do it is we do that search and see what pops up for fun. You know, you never know. It's crazy. It's crazy as it is. So, but let's see here. We got 71% of you. We'll let it go. We'll let it go for a little bit longer to see who's interested in playing it. It's a fun little game, and we usually have a lot of fun there. So we'll see. But it looks like most of you want to play. And so we will do that, let it run for a little bit longer. But let me do Drive Shaft Drew says cool on this video. Thank you, Drive Shaft. Merry Christmas to you and to Vulcan5678. Thank you. And we had a lot of spam one time from these Russian kid channels. It's crazy, crazy. Good one. Word Prussia. I think it's about 5,600 now. It's got to be somewhere around 5,600 videos. You know, I don't have much of a claim to fame on this channel, except that I probably have more. There's no doubt I've got more videos than any other precious metals channel out there, no matter how old they are. That's the one thing I can probably, and it's not really necessarily a bragging point, because there's other videos that get a lot more views, more watch time than I have better, more quality content. But I guess this channel is more about quantity than quality, I guess you could say. But anyways, I appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. We'll let this thing get to about 40 votes, and then we'll stop and see here. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Mr. Monkey Swag from this one about why don't do sub for sub. We've not seen Mr. Monkey Swab in quite some time. I feel you, this guy's annoying. Sometimes YouTube's automatic spam filters accidentally censors the comments of legit silver stackers on my videos. Yet this Russian kids channel comment passes through the spam filters. Yeah, it's nuts. It's insane. Oh, how the spammers have evolved through the years, for sure. All right. Oh, man, more fun than Mike Malone. All right, thank you so much, Sterling. You are awesome, my friend. All right. Got to have some fun. All right, let's close this poll. We have 38 votes. Looks like a fairly good majority of you would like to see us do this video game, which means that we can search for anything on the channel and something's going to pop up. So here's how it works. And we're going to do 3 pluses and then your search term. This is so that I can see your search term. After I type the word go, you will do it no more than 3 words. They must be actual words and no proper names. And let's see what pops up. You can be crazy. You can be a little bit naughty if you want to. Wild, wacky, just not overly vulgar. And make sure that they are actual words from the English language. So let's see what pops up here. All right, let's see here. Okay, all right, everybody, stop. Everybody stop. Let's see here. All right, let's do one from Liquid Electrum, Silver Dust. Let's do Silver Dust. See what pops up for Silver Dust. All right, let's see what pops up for that. Silver Dust. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, we're going to go back in time on this video. Wow. Silver dust, borax to clean silver pour. To a clean silver pour. Some of you don't realize, but I used to do silver melting with a couple of buddies of mine, and we documented it on the channel. Years really before the silver pouring became a sub-community on this platform. So borax to a clean silver pour. Very good one, but also some very good ones here, like Artemis. That's a good one. And the Department of Numismatics, I did do a video on that, Silver to the Moon, about Artemis, and that was when it was failed launches there. But thank you, Department of Numismatics. So there it is. So if JM Unleashed is so kind, there he is. He has posted a link to it. So here's what will happen now. If you guys will watch that video that JM Unleashed has posted a link to, the Silver Dust video, the how borax to clean a silver pour, and make sure you put Silver Dust in the comments and that you watched it from this Christmas Eve live stream, and let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Fun time. You get to see borax to a clean silver pour. Good stuff. There's also a playlist of all these videos, types of videos we did, quite some very low quality, but fun times we had there. And with that being said, we are now going to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the North Pole and keep reaching for the reindeer. Have a wonderful evening and a Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you so much again. You guys warm my heart. Have a wonderful evening. Merry Christmas to you all.